You're angry? Please prove me wrong. When people are ill and they go to the hospital, they're already feeling subdued. They're uncomfortable, they're afraid, they're scared, they're unhappy. Shouldn't we think of making the experience in hospitals more comfortable? Why do we think that they deserve to be treated just as numbers and not human beings that came in there for help? My focus today is more towards our big general hospitals and our teaching hospitals. The way our people are treated when they come to hospital. The way the system within the hospital is structured to make it more rigorous for you to be able to access health in these hospitals. In many teaching hospitals that I know, from the reports that I get, you'll be told that you have like a battery of tests to do, about 12, 13 tests. Sometimes. You are supposed to pay for this test here, pay for another one at the North Wing, another one at the South Wing. Then samples will be taken from here, documentation will be done in another place, and you find yourself running around like a headless chicken. You see that happening to people's relatives and sometimes to the patients that are ill. How do we run a system that way? Everything is not always about money, because I know the next thing someone will throw at me is because of government funding. Sometimes we need to ask ourselves, is it more money we need or more thinking? I know that many people have experienced these things before, but it's time we began to speak not only to the government leadership, but to the heads of agencies, organizations, hospitals that we attend. We can do some things better, even with the little amount of money we claim we are getting. Many of us find it easy to hide our incompetence behind the perceived leadership weaknesses that we have in these areas. I'm a doctor. I've worked in hospitals for many years, and I see that there are so many things that we could do better if we chose to. I have seen the Dr. Bertram Madus of this world, the Tayo Daramanas, and so many other doctors who have used what is available to do very well in their limited area of influence in their hospitals. Why do we think it is right for it to be almost impossible for a patient in a teaching hospital in Nigeria to be on admission and survive without his relatives being around him? Is it possible? Became the way our system is structured. Is it possible? Isn't it a shame that we are supposed to be the top brainers in the society, doctors and those of us who work in hospital settings, and yet our management seems to not be up to par? Let us think of how to make things easier for these patients. We can't keep hiding under so-called bad leadership of government to excuse everything we do wrong, even our incompetence. Oh yes, the system is bad. But maybe that's why you are there. Yeah? Some of you would never have become heads of departments or professors or heads of these hospitals if the system were not bad. You know you are not competent enough to be there because of the badness of the system that you were made the head. Some, yes, are very competent, and they are there because it is time to show your competence within that bad system. Let us see how well you can improve on things despite the fact that there are limitations around you. That's what shows that you are smart. People have done it before. Oh, you're angry with me because I said you are incompetent. All right, please prove me wrong. We, the public, need you to prove me wrong. Do better. Do better with what you have. Do better with the resources that you have access to. We will know when you have done it better. I was a consultant to the World Bank to review some health facilities in Cross River State so many years ago. There was a hospital, a primary health care center, right on the road, opposite the primary school, but it had been shut down because there were no resources, I was told. When we were checking inside that facility, we could only see used needles, feces, human feces, animal dung, inside that primary health center because it had been shut down. The person who was heading that center rushed to us because someone told him we were around and explained to us that, oh, allocations have been so low or they haven't even been coming from the area council or local government council that was supposed to provide it. And so the place was shut down. Although I heard later that he had opened his own hospital where people were then going to. There was another hospital in the area, and I thought, well, if this one by the road is already run down because there are no facilities, there's no point in checking the other hospital. But I don't believe in writing fake reports. So I decided to go after that other facility that was way inside, not by the road. I was shocked when I got to the other facility and it was full. Pregnant women, children, men were outside, some were inside being treated. And it was all coordinated by another person, a lady matron, who had gone beyond herself to make sure that the facilities still ran and the people were helped. Both of them were working under the same local government council. One hid behind the so-called failures of the system to shut down the center and start his own. Another one found ways to make sure it was worked and our people were helped. Are you a human being or a human beast? You need to ask yourself that question. Because it's time to stop hiding behind one finger, always claiming that everything that is wrong is because the president is not doing the right thing or your governors are not doing the right thing. How about you? Are you incompetent? You're angry? Please prove me wrong. Let us care for our people. Those of us in the health sector, we need to do better. Yes, we need more money. Yes, we need more resources. But with what we have, can we do better for our people? Let's be helpful to our people. They need us. We should not use them as pawns in our chess game to just earn much more. We need to be sure that we are really helping them. That's why we're in the health sector.